it's Shama Maher, CEO of Scaling Retail, and this week on Retailing Weekly, we're talking about Foot Locker and the announcement of their new incubator, Greenhouse. Now, Greenhouse has been set up very similar to companies like Moncler and Calvin Klein, who have started incubator programs to really nurture new kinds of collaboration. So they're going to be looking at bringing in influencers, up-and-coming designers, as well as working with established brands in order to create new and exclusive product. Now, what's fascinating about this strategy is that their internal team has even acknowledged the fact that many of these collaborations will not even be in order to make a profit. That's right, they're going to be looking at this from a loss leader standpoint in order to be able to gain some more cultural recognition and to build up their social proof once again. Now, is this strategy going to work? Well, when we think about a company like Foot Locker, we have to remind ourselves this business has been around for a long time. They're primarily a retailer, meaning that they are not known for having their own branded products. This is very different than Moncler or Calvin Klein, who are namesake brands. This is a new kind of collaboration. And what's interesting about this model is by saying, hey, we're not even sure if we're gonna make money on some of these collabs. This basically means that they're trying to pivot hard. Right? More often than not, when we start to look at product collaborations, the margins are quite thin, right? But we're always looking in order to find some way to be able to build brand awareness and possibly build out volume through the resale market. So imagine this. Foot Locker announces a collaboration with a new in-house brand or an incubated brand. Then all of a sudden, through a further collaboration with a company like StockX, right? They might be able to do that limited release not only on Foot Locker, but then through StockX, and then all of a sudden you have this resale market that's adding more value to this product that may not originally have any sort of intrinsic marginal value to the business's P&L and profit margin. So does that kind of make sense? Leveraging exclusivity, limited edition products that are maybe not profit generating, but then leveraging new platforms like StockX and the resale market to add incremental value. Now, all of a sudden you have a product that may not have garnered Foot Locker that much in terms of a bottom line, but you actually have that brand product having a much higher value on the market because of the nature of its exclusivity, thereby elevating the Foot Locker brand. Woo! All right, now, is this gonna be something that other companies are going to replicate, other retailers are going to replicate? To be honest, I'm surprised that Foot Locker isn't pivoting towards doing more event-based marketing, more shop-in-shops, collaborations in-store. That tends to be the trend that a lot of retailers are moving towards to really integrate experiential into their programming. So by incubating brands and creating this kind of new exclusive model, this really has yet to be tested through a lot of multi-brand retail platforms. So let's keep our eyes out there and see what kinds of brands they end up working with, what the product line looks like, and then over time, if this actually does do a lot to add value to their bottom line over time, right? We have companies like Nike and Adidas that haven't been showing strong returns, but again, Foot Locker is not just a brand, they are a multi-line retailer. So a very different strategy for a company like them. All right, guys. Hope you have an amazing week. Interested to see how this pans out. If you guys see any new interesting products, collaborations, things that are worth us featuring and talking about on Retailing Weekly, send us an email at hello@scalingretail.com. Would love to hear from you. Hope you have a great day. Bye.